The very first time I was tased, was at Hookah Kings at my job that I was promoting at for free. And they came to my job, they tased me. It's on camera under Free Beyonce, under Zach Meno's page. Now, the second time I was maced and tased, it was by sheriff, tasers, and mace. And the taser they shot at me stuck into me. It was a higher percentage. I didn't feel anything. Then they maced me through the hole. They couldn't take the smell. I wasn't affected by the smell or it burning my eyes. Did not have no contacts in my eyes or anything. And then I had to come close to them to get the taser out because it was stuck into my body. So I walked over there while it was shocking me, and they were all scared. Then they threw me into. Well, when they maced me, about 5 to 20 minutes, they smelled nicotine. And when they were tasing me with the sheriff taser, it wasn't doing anything. So then after I walked over there, they pushed me into the shower with the mace on, and I had to kick the little taser thing out the shower because they was trying to get me. It caused mass smelling of pepper spray to hit everywhere. Well, the mass pepper spray hit everywhere where they had to take me up out of the thing. Well, when the guys were trying to take off the cuffs that they cuffed me with, they got shot. 4 of them got shot. And then they maced my food. And it got me, well, before they maced my food, I had to take off my underwear because the mace was burning my crotch. So I took off the underwear and handed it to him because I was all wet. You know how what happens when you get mace wet? It was sheriff mace. Then they maced my food. You know they serve the same food in jail across the United States. They had them corn chips. Well, that mace tasted like it had motherfucking spicy cheese dip on it. Then they maced my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. My jelly had a kick a fire. I got high. And I got so high my ears opened up, and it wasn't high. I smoked marijuana. It wasn't like a marijuana high. It was the most craziest shit. Then they maced my uniform, which was hard for me to put on. I felt the mace crystals coming off of my clothes and stuff. That's deep to say. And the crystals were so big that they were big enough to see with my eye, but big and small enough to see with a microscope. And it felt like salt crystals. Like, kind of like how salt felt. That's how I felt it coming off my clothes and stuff. And it lingered, the smell, so long that this girl, I called her Sweetie. Sweetie gave me a uniform because they had me in there with nothing on, with a suicide mat on and everything else. Sent me to a psych hospital after those indentations that I should not be in jail. And I'm Pacific Islander. I'm from Rio. I'm from Creole. I have motherfucking chili in me. I have Japanese. I'm black and Japanese, black and Chinese. I'm Dominican. There are things that I have in me that I cannot go to jail for, and those police indicators indicated to them. Then I got weed that had mace in it, and when I chewed it, it was the flavor of bubble. It was chewy like bubble gum, but it had a wild berry taste to it. And so did something else that they gave me in jail. It was peppery, like a hot tamale, like that candy, or a fireball, but it had a wild berry taste after it. That's what I remember. Then when I went to go clean my ears, you know how it comes out of your pores and shit, my ears still got mace up in them. So when I go to clean my ears, it burns like there's mace in it, but I get that high feeling all over again. This shit is so crazy, BET, but these are the indicators. Black Lives Matter, Oprah. I had to change it up on their asses, glam up for the shows.